Okay, a question came up today. As you all may know, if you have a project and you want to isolate something out in 3D, right, you can grab some stuff and type F4. It's also under the View menu, Show Selection Marquee, and 3D. Other people may have different shortcuts, but that's just to isolate parts of that model out. So the question came up, what's the inverse of F4? What's the inverse of Show Selection Marquee in 3D? The short answer is that there isn't one. If I want to see this window in floor plan, I can't make that happen easily. Not with a single keystroke like that. But if we go up to the window drop down and go to palettes and go to the selections palette here, under the selections palette, I can select a bunch of windows. For example, if I want to see these windows and select them in floor plan. And it's not even just one element type. I can grab different element types. So here I have a column, 3 windows, a door, here's a wall. And maybe just for good measure, I'll grab this slab down in the basement of the office. And I click the little plus button here. So I'll just call this miscellaneous plan stuff. This is stored in the project, so you kind of want some kind of organization that you can get back to this pretty quickly. But I say OK here, and you can see the breakdown in the selections palette. I've got 3 windows, 1 column, 1 door, 1 slab, or sorry, 1 wall, and a slab if I scroll down on that. Now in the 3D, if I want to select that stuff, I can just double click on this and I get it back again. You can add stuff to it, you can take things out of that list. You can also, in floor plan now, figure out which of those elements are visible here. So if I double click it here, none of that stuff is visible. If I go up a story, and double click that here, it's going to let me know that some of it's not visible, but you can see that it's selected at least parts of it. Now if I go to my selection set, I can see that in that selection, it's actually selected something on a story not visible, so I can't necessarily do anything with it, but I can at least see where that stuff is relative to each other in floor plan. So you can make that selection from 3D and then jump over to the floor plan and view that in the floor plan view.